We are so happy for the support provided by Turkey to work together towards carrying out Libyan elections on the scheduled date, and for reiterating that the problems in Libya can be solved by political means. We reiterated the importance of Turkey's role in achieving the permanent and continuous ceasefire and stopping the war in our country. We express our hope for cooperation between both countries in security reform and building capacities according to the needs of the Libyan government.
Let's speak to Libyan affairs analyst Ahmed Sewehli, who joins me now from Manchester. Good to have you with us. Turkey has obviously been supporting Libya for some time now. How important is that cooperation going to be as Libya starts to rebuild and reconstruct?
It is very important because the Libyan Political Dialogue Forum and the process which led to the installation of this new government led by Dbeiba was only allowed to happen because of Turkey's intervention at the request of the previous Libyan government to stop the war on Tripoli. When Turkey assisted economically and militarily and politically, the countries which attacked Libya, including the UAE, France and Egypt, had to back off. They were fought back. And indeed, since then, there have been talks, there has been peace, there has been a ceasefire. And therefore, the only country which at the moment is guaranteeing peace and guaranteeing the continuation of the dialogue is Turkey, because it is actually militarily present in the west of Libya, ensuring that Tripoli is able to continue functioning as a government as required by the Libyan people, indeed as supported by the United Nations and other countries.
Still a way to go, though, before elections, and Prime Minister Abdulhamid Dbeiba will be aware of that. What are going to be his main challenges in the weeks and months ahead?
Well, first of all, of course, it is strengthening the peace in Libya, which is not easy at the moment because Haftar in the east is still making a lot of noise. And so far, there's been no official response from the United Nations or the EU or any of the other organizations which have been sponsoring the peace talks. But also, the COVID is indeed a big issue in Libya at the moment. There have been no vaccinations until a few days ago. There were, I think, 10 or 15,000 which have arrived. So the promise of 150,000 doses is going to be very important for the vulnerable in Libya. Economically as well, as you said, there needs to be a lot of rebuilding, and there will be, of course, some economic talks, I understand, going on tomorrow in Ankara, which is only correct because of the strong ties between Libya and Turkey. But I think the most important thing really is to make sure that peace continues in Libya. And the only way at the moment, it seems, is to make sure that there is a force and a deterrent which deters saboteurs from attacking Tripoli or causing any kind of war or violence again in Libya. This is going to be the first Ramadan for Libyans for at least 3 years, where they'll be able to celebrate and observe the month without any war, without any bloodshed.
Ahmed Sewehli, thank you very much indeed for speaking with us.